And as everyone's joining in, the room is filling up with people. Let us know where you're calling in from in the chat box. Put like what city or state or world or part of the world you're in. And we are now streaming on YouTube. Okay, so now it's time to start the recording. And I'm going to start the recording and boom. And I'm going to accept all. And we are recording. Welcome, everybody. It's Greg Ryder sitting here coming at you from Escondido, California. Tonight, we're going to talk about a LaunchCart new feature, release, and announcement. I'm going to blow your mind. But more importantly, I'm going to share something with you that as I was getting prepared for this and for tonight, I realized that this is the most important thing. You know that question that people ask, what would you do if you could go back and tell your younger self what you do now after all that information? You know, what would you tell your younger self, right? It's like I'm 61 years old. What would you tell my younger self? And what would I teach myself? What I'm going to go over tonight is what I would teach myself. What I'm going to go over tonight, I literally think is if you have big aspirations to do meaningful things financially, then this training is going to blow your mind, right? It's going to really, really be good for you because this is the most important thing you can possibly learn. This is the most important skill set you can possibly obtain. And I'm gonna back all this up here, and I'm gonna give you exactly what I mean, right? So with that being said, as you guys know me, how many people put a 1 in the chat box if you're already a LaunchCart customer? Whichever, but there shouldn't be anybody on here who's not a LaunchCart customer, except for maybe a few people in my personal database I emailed or shared. Is there anyone who's not a LaunchCart customer? Like a 5 if you're not a LaunchCart customer. Everyone's a LaunchCart customer. Okay, cool. Thank you very much for believing in us, believing in our vision, believing in me. And you know what else is going to be interesting about tonight? I'm going to share some stuff with you that most of you have never heard. And it's bloody. And it's not the fact that I hit my head this last weekend. I was bleeding all over the place. And I thought I was going to bleed out my backyard. No, I'm talking financially bloodbath. I'm going to share some stuff with you that hopefully will inspire you that, hey, we all get kicked in the teeth. We all get knocked over. We all get hit in the head. So with that, let me start with my mindset moment. So you guys know that I always like to start my trainings, my teachings, and everything I do with a mindset moment, because I believe that if we can't get it together up here between our 2 ears, we can't achieve anything. We can't lose weight. We can't be successful. We can't have great relationships. We really have to work on our mindset. Everything starts with a mindset and then a skill set, a mindset and a skill set. I really believe that. So today I want to talk to you about this quote that's kind of cliche that we've probably all heard before, but it says, when you are afraid of something, you give it power, right? And that whole idea of fear, false evidence appearing real. But when you are afraid of something, you give it power over yourself. So that's why skill sets come into play, because the minute we get a skill set, we can overcome fear. We overcome fear. We don't give it, it doesn't have power over us, right? That fear, we can take away that power of fear. So that's what I want to do tonight is I want to help you guys with a skill set and some knowledge and a mindset. This is all going to work out. And then we're going to show you our new technology. It's incredible. And with the concept that, look, let's not let what we don't know overtake us and give power to us. Okay. So, the rooms, there's people just dinging in. So I want to say thanks for everybody joining. I don't know if Rick is here. But Rick, are you here? Can you come in as a host? I don't see him here. So Rick is the owner of this platform. So this is a cool platform. And at the end, maybe I'll show you how we can use this to live stream your LaunchCart store. Woo! I should have been doing that. I forgot to set that up. Anyway, that's coming. Okay, so here's what we're gonna do. You got the mindset moment. Let's not let something that we're afraid of take power over us. Let's deal with fear, false evidence appearing real, and have the mindset that skill sets can overcome fear. Overcoming fear, gives you the power back. Okay, so here's what I did. I've been working on a keywording course, primarily Facebook and Instagram, advertising course for months and months and months and months. And as I keep preparing for it and things are changing, and I'm going to show you some stuff. I think it's mind-boggling. I really do. And as I'm doing this, I'm just going, wow, things have changed so much. So I'm going to share my screen. Let me go into slideshow mode. Boom, there. Share screen. Alrighty, entire screen. Share audio if I need to. Boom, boom. Okay. So you guys can see my screen. It says launch FB Ads Masterclass, correct? Can you confirm you can see FB Ads Masterclass? Okay. Yep. Okay, cool. So here we go. So I want you guys to understand that the most amazing skill set you can do is to learn and master advertising and buying traffic. Jeff says it keeps shutting down. I'm not sure what keeps shutting down, but let me know if something on my end or whatever. But going back to that idea, if I could talk to my younger self, I would teach myself, look, when you can learn how to buy customers profitably, and you learn how to spend money and turn $1 into $1.50 or $1 into $1.20 or $1, $1.10 or $1 into $4, it gets going. So I'm going to show you some of my personal past history. Okay. Have reloaded and hit play multiple times. Huh. That's interesting. I don't know if anyone's having any other problems. I'm sorry about that, Jeff. But look at this screenshot. Okay. This is from November 29th, 2018 through November 11th. I think that was 2019. So it was about a year's worth of time. A year worth of time. We reached 43 million people. We spent $1.5 million. And this was just one of my ad accounts. We spent $1.5 million in ad spend. We got 121 million impressions. We generated 2.5 million clicks. Now, I don't know about you, but that's buying some traffic, right? That's buying some traffic. Would you guys agree? Give me yes and amen and hallelujah. That's buying some traffic. Woo! Here is one of our PayPal accounts. Now, this again, you can look at the date in the top right here. So I'm not trying to say this was yesterday, right? This was January 1st of 2019 to July 31st of 2019. We had $9,150,000 in sales. This was just one of my PayPal accounts. We did 208,000 people or transactions, and our average order was $44. That's what you can do when you can buy traffic, right? And here was a screenshot from my QuickBooks, okay? So you look up here, the total income, $4,377,000 this top January through March. So that first quarter, 4 million. April through June, 8 million. This is what real businesses want to do. $14 million. Total cost of goods, 4 million. Gross profit, 10 million. And then you come down here to our ad spend. We spent $7,438,000 on ads, and we made a profit of 1.7 million. That's what learning how running, that's how important running ads are. I hope that this somehow, I don't know how to say it. It's just, I just hope this sinks in, that advertising and learning to buy traffic can change your business, change your life, change your career, everything about it, okay? Here's another screenshot. This was another website. Look at this, $1,989,000, 2.1 million in sales, 1,139,000 people, and only 1.4% returning customer. That's terrible, by the way. 63,000 customers. Bottom right. This is what advertising. This is real. What real advertising does. This is real marketing. This is my money. Now, this isn't agency money. I wasn't running ads for other people. This was our business. Here's another one, a different account or a different one, right? 3.3 million, 9 million, 2 million and 90. We had like seven Shopify stores. We became the top 1% of like 1% of 1%. So I don't know what that is on Shopify stores out of the gate. Why? Because we know what we're doing, right? And you can look, December 18th launch down here on the bottom left, nothing, and boom, just skyrocketing up to, $100,000 a day, $100,000 a day, $150,000 a day, $180,000 a day. And then everything, we are doing drop shipping from China. So the Chinese holiday, we, put everything on hold because we had to stop selling because they weren't shipping and stuff. 98,000 orders. Incredible, right? Here's the other couple screenshots from our Shopify store. Look at, here's one day where we did $174,000 in one day. One day. Here's one where this period of the month, in 1 month, 2.13 million, and it was only 18 days of the month. And we did 59,000 orders. This is what advertising can do when you learn how to do this. Now, again, do I expect anyone on this to do this? Do I get back here? Right? So let me say the good news and the bad news about it. So I'm gonna stop sharing so you can kind of see the face. So we were going, right? We were doing. I was like, things were happy. I had a whole wing of people, and we had dozens and dozens of people and people doing stuff. I'm personally managing about $1 million of ad spend a month. And our suppliers in China, we were drop shipping, meaning we weren't paying for inventory. We would find a product, test the product, find our suppliers. Hey, can you get that product? Yeah, I can get that product. We want 10,000 of those. We'd go sell 10,000, and then they'd ship them to us, and then we'd ship them out. Okay. Well, we sold 400,000 people. Can you imagine that? We sold 400,000 people a product. I'm going to mute you, Mavi, and then you go away from my recording. If you hide, there we go. We sold 400,000 people a product, okay? 400,000 people. That's the good news. The bad news is my China suppliers promised me they could get me some goods, and they couldn't get me the goods. And so all of a sudden, thank goodness, they started sending money back. But I ended up getting almost $2 million back from my suppliers in China, but they didn't send the last 50,000 products. So me being a man of integrity, what did I do? I'm like, well, I got to give refunds. We got to refund people. So I'm thinking, well, I got the money back. I'm going to take a big hit because, we spent $1 million on advertising to make $3 million. I got $2 million back. I mean, I'll take a big hit, but we'll just deal with it, right? That's life. It's like getting kicked in the teeth. So that was kicked in the teeth number one. I literally had 25, 35 people running ads all day long. I mean, not running ads, doing refunds all day long. And after about 3 weeks of giving refunds, guess what happened? Anyone want to guess what happened? Anyone can guess. It's kind of obvious, but anyone want to guess what happens when you start giving thousands of refunds every single day for weeks, for 16 hours a day? Merchant accounts got shut down. The merchant accounts contacted my bank. I was a signer on my mom's bank account, my daughter's bank account, my son's bank account. I had like 9 bank accounts myself, and everything got shut down. Everything got shut down. I literally went from $1.5 million, $2 million a month in revenues, profitably, blowing and going, loving life, growing, and then taking the profits from that. That's what we used to start LaunchCard. That's the money, the profits is what we used to start LaunchCard. And in 45 days, out of business, gone, nothing, zero income. From that to zero income. I was on my knees crying. I couldn't believe it. So anyway, I tell you that story just because, stuff happens. But guess what? I'm still here. Like, you can't take my knowledge, and look how I've crawled back, and look what I've done since 2019. That happened in August 2019. And here we are 4 years later. I built a platform that rivals, it's, I don't know, maybe it's a little pushing it, rivaling Shopify, right? But what we're doing is amazing, right? And so you can't take my knowledge, you can't take my attitude, you can't take my mindset, and I'm going to keep going. Like, I'm the ever-ready battery, and I want everyone to be like that, right? You have to keep that drive. And my knowledge is going to get me there. So we're in that point to where I'm getting back into the advertising mode, okay? So pretty cool stuff. And I don't know what's going on with Joel, but Joel keeps getting kicked out and coming back in, getting kicked out, coming back in. Joel, you need to switch computers, come in on your phone. I don't know, something else. The stream is choppy, huh? It's not choppy for me. Is it? Put a 1 in the box if it's choppy for you, and let's see how many people it's choppy for. Tracy said it's fine for me. Yeah, stream is good. I think it depends on your internet connection. But okay, let me go back to sharing my screen. Okay, pretty cool stuff, right? Yeah, everyone says it's technology, right? Okay, so let's go through a couple. Now, again, I was putting this together way back when, so I'm just going to kind of go through this real quick, and then we're going to get into the new launch of what I'm going to show you, right? Facebook ad miss and advertising ad miss. It takes a large budget to make money with Facebook ads. It's kind of a myth. You know, you can run ads with $5 a day budgets, $10 a day budgets. It just takes you longer to get where you want to go. It takes you longer to figure things out. And there's also this myth that you can create a set it and forget it ad campaign. You really can't create a set it and forget it ad campaign. Except there is one exception. This is a birthday campaign, which I've taught you guys in the past, and I'm not going to go over that tonight. But this is just some old stuff, right? But here's what we wanted to do: is we would run engagement ads, $3 to $10 a day budget, 2 to 4 images, 1 to 2 videos, and we would just product test these images, and we'd do 2 to 4 products with the same design, and we would do that. And then we got into these things. And again, this is not a completed PowerPoint. I never complete it because things have changed so much. It's kind of out of date. But I want to give you an idea of what we did in order to generate that kind of money. We had this thing called the bully method. And the bully method, which these methods I all learned from a guy named Tim Bird. And Tim taught us that you would go in and you would pick your audience, and Facebook would suggest a bid cost. And like if it suggested a $44 bid cost, we would multiply that by 4, and then we would go bid 132, and we would bully the marketplace. So then Facebook would give us all of the ad budget and give us all the impressions because we were outbidding everybody else in the marketplace by 5. It was incredible, the bully method. Then we had what's called the sneak attack. And the sneak attacks, we had 5 ad sets. We set manual bids at lowest cost with cap bids at 1/2 of CPA. And we have targeted accelerated ad sets. And we had 4 to 5 creatives. And we were doing $500 to $5,000 per campaign budget, which means we were doing every day between $2,000 to $5,000 minimum on our campaigns. You know, and then we had the shotgun method, and we'd start our ads at $1,201. We do 8 ad sets. We do 5 ads per ad set. We do $500 to $2,000 budget per ad set. So again, we're talking $4,000 to $16,000 a day for this kind of campaign, and we'd optimize it every 8 hours. I literally stayed up. I'd be up I'd get the ads going at 12:01. I'd optimize them at 8 a.m. I'd optimize them at 8 hours later, and optimize them, and then turn them all back on the next night, the same night, and then relaunch them and reset all the ads. I got all these kind of spelling errors in here. Then we had the 388 method, and the 388 method, which I still like this method. I still use this method. 3 campaigns. You have a conversion campaign. You have a video campaign. You have a page post campaign. You have 8 ads per ad set, 4 ads, dupe, shared post IDs, all this complicated stuff. Seriously, I'm showing this. There's a point to all this, right? And then we have the Steady Eddie method, where you do the $1,000 daily campaign budget, 10 ad sets, a $12.50 max ad spend per ad set, 120, blah, 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 10 ad sets, dynamic creations for each asset. We had all these different methods. And I was going to fill in with the spider web approach, 8 ad sets, $50 a day, 100, all these different things. And we were just going crazy with all the stuff, right? And then we would do this. Now, this is really cool, kind of cool, and I still like this a lot, right? But we would do what we call top of funnel, which is cold people, never heard of us before, new audiences, 100% cold. Then we had middle of funnel, that was warm audiences, and those people that engage with the page, our Instagram, video views, email subscribers. And then we had the bottom of the funnel, which these are people that, you know, had a page view, add to cart, abandoned cart. These are the hot leads, right? So this is how we did everything, right? And then we do existing customers to make more sales to existing customers and different campaigns. So that's 4 separate campaign models for 4 separate groups of people. And then you would move one person from one funnel to one funnel to one funnel to one funnel. So this, I'm saying all this to show you how complicated it is to do this right in the old days. Yeah, in the old days. Now the new days, we'll see. Okay, right? So then you come here, and then how come my thing's not going? Okay. So I wanted to kind of show you why did it stop there? Okay, let me go back here, slideshow. Then we come to here, and again, we would just we had all these charts and graphs: cold, warm, hot, existing customers, key goals, what kind of campaign objectives, and all this stuff, right? We had all this stuff mapped out, and then we said, okay, let's allocate a certain amount of our budget to each bucket. So we would allocate about 50% of our budget to the cold, 29% to the warm, 12% to the hot, 7% to existing, right? And these were actual numbers that we went back and kind of looked at. And then we would study these numbers, and we'd say, okay, when we allocated only 30% to cold and 32% to warm and 54% to hot, how much money did we make? Look at this. When we allocated more money to the hot market and to the warm market, $212,000 a rev. I mean, just the numbers were off the chart, okay? And so, you know, we had all this stuff and we would track all this stuff. And it's like, you know, we used to have the saying that the money's in the numbers. You got to track the numbers, right? Right. So we had, and then you come down to, okay, here's something for you to understand. This is for you right now, right here. And that is 3 goals of our ads. Seriously, it's pretty easy. Stop the scroll. We want them to engage with the ad. We want them to like, comment, and share. And a lot of mistakes I see people make, and they don't do, which what I want to do more and more and more of, is you try to say something in the ad, something in the copy, something in the video to get them to comment and share. But if you say like, comment, or share, Facebook doesn't like that, and these platforms don't like it. So you got to say it in a kind of a sneaky way, and then you want to convert them to a buyer, right? Now I'm going to give you guys a work. I'm going to give you guys, where is it? Launch links. Hold on a sec. I'm going to give you guys a link. I'm going to give you guys a little freebie for showing up. Who wants a freebie for showing up? .com. And then we're going to do launch ads AI. So I'm going to give you guys this link right now. And on this link right here, you don't have to do anything right now. Just bookmark it, save it. But it's launchlinks.com/launch ads AI. And then there's this thing called the CIC method for profitable ads. Okay. There you go. And what this is a PDF that was titled the Print on Demand Workshop, the SICK method for profitable ads. And it's just like a little thing called the SICK method, showing you what we need to do. We want to captivate, we want to incentivize, we want to have a call to action. So this is like another formula for ads. And it just kind of walks you through what we need to run our ads. So it's something for you to learn, soak it in, make sense. And there's like a little worksheet where you can kind of like, you know, fill in the blanks and kind of come up with some of the stuff for your business and your stuff. Now, guess what? How do we cheat with this? How many people want to cheat with this? I'll tell you how we cheat. Remember we did this in our Launch Your Merch Challenge? We used ChatGTP to create our brand Bible for Rescue Joe. And by the way, in the launch links, there is a ChatGTP brand Bible case study. So we'll say case study, but there's a case study, and it shows you exactly what I typed and exactly what the response was, and exactly what I typed and exactly what the response was. Now, I want everyone to go do this for your business because it'll really help you, and it takes minutes to do, like literally 10 minutes to do this, and you're going to have a blast figuring out what you can do, and you can use this stuff in your ad copy, your messages, your social media posts, and your brand Bible, but everything. It's pretty cool, right? But that's how we cheat, right? So when we're gonna do stuff like this, we use ChatGTP to help us cheat, and that's it. And again, I'm setting you guys up, right? Why? Because our new technology uses ChatGTP to help do this. You guys got it? So everyone got that link, launchlinks.com/launch ads AI. And by the way, if you're not using Launch Links, you should be using Launch Links. Go get it. It's free. It's part of your launch card account. You got to click and get it and make it happen and get it done. Okay. So, and then get that little case study, look at that, and go create your own brand Bible for your own business. And then you can use that stuff for as we go on. Okay. So now let me reveal what I want to share with you guys tonight. Now, a lot of you probably have already seen it. Let me see. Launchads.ai. Now, I'm going to do something really cool that I've never done before. And I'm going to use this cool technology, Meeting, and I'm going to pop a window up on your screen. And only you can scroll on that window, and only you can do it. And when I pop the window up on your screen, the very first above the fold is going to be this first video. I want everybody to watch the video on your computer. Now, I'm only doing this to test this technology, right? And to see how it works. I've never done this before, but I think it's so cool. So check this out. So I'm gonna do what's called the web page popper, and I'm gonna send this over to you, and I'm gonna do it half screen so you can still see me. So I'm still here, right? Now go ahead, click that play. Everybody, click that play button, and you're gonna watch the video on your computer with your voice, and we're all gonna do that right now at the same time. Okay, do it now. So I'm coming back. I'm going to hide that. So let me ask you guys a question. Was that video playing? Did the video play for you? Put a yes if it did and no if you had a problem with it. Again, I'm testing this technology. I just think that's so cool that I can pop a web page in front of you. Now think about this. If you're doing one-on-one and you're trying to sell a launch card, you're trying to sell a merch store, you're trying to sell your stuff, right? And now all of a sudden you can say, let me just show you my website. And you can pop the website and tell people to scroll. Not on Firefox. Yes, no, no. So there's a lot of people. It was the no's. You had problems. I got to get... boom, boom, boom. Okay, so like I said, I'm testing it out. You guys are my friendly audience. I normally wouldn't do it if it wasn't with my friends. Okay, so with that being said, let me take you in and show you live launch ads, okay? Now, I have a friend of mine who has a bookkeeping business, and I'm going to take his website. I'm going to pretend like I'm charging him money to create and manage ads for him. Okay. Okay. So what? So let's say you want to like charge somebody and manage their ads for them. You can do it yourself for your business, but maybe you might want to say, I'm going to get launch ads and charge people to manage their ads for them because it's so easy. Watch this. This is so cool. Okay. So let me go into share screen, entire screen, share audio. Boom, boom. Okay. So the first thing I want you guys to know is you guys can see my screen. I am logged in to the LaunchCart CRM platform. Now, you don't have to have LaunchCart CRM platform, but if you do have the LaunchCart CRM platform, there's going to be a link right on your nav bar. If you only have LaunchCart, you're going to have a separate login page, and then someday we're going to integrate it into the nav bars there as well. Okay. So here we go. So you guys can see my screen. It says advertise in seconds. Yep. Okay, here we go. Okay, so basically, I have my friend. Here's his website. He's got a website called Leaders in Bookkeeping, and he basically guarantees you to get a six-figure income if you want to be a bookkeeper. And he's got some good testimonies. So I'm going to highlight this. I'm going to highlight that. That's all I'm highlighting, that right there. And I'm going to come back over here, and I already put in the website. So it asked me advertise in seconds. Now I'm on Facebook. And I'm going to go in English, and then what's your business about? And it wants 100 characters. And I just paste it in there. And what's the name of it? It's called, what's the name of it? It's called Leaders in Bookkeeping. So we'll just type in Leaders in Bookkeeping. Okay, I'm doing this live. Leaders in Bookkeeping. And I'm going to hit generate description. Now, what is it doing? It's now using ChatGPT based on those two fields I filled out, this one, and it's going to create me a paragraph. Leaders in Bookkeeping offers a unique path to financial freedom. They guarantee to transform you into a six-figure work-at-home bookkeeper. Their program is designed to empower individuals with the skills and knowledge to manage their finances effectively. Now, what it did is it went to the website, it looked at the website, took these two things, and it created that for me. That's pretty good. That works for me. So guess what? Now I'm going to hit generate content. Now, guess what? It's going to go read the website even more. It's going to do everything it can to understand our business. It's going to generate our content. It's going to write ad copy for creatives, multiple ad copies. It's going to suggest audiences to advertise to. It's going to create videos for us to use in our ads that we're going to get from Shutterstock. And then it's going to find our audience, and it's going to give me all these results in a few seconds here. And you can kind of see it's building the ad over here as it's going. Leaders in Bookkeeping offers a unique path to financial freedom. They guarantee to transform your, and then you got a video here. And look at this video. It's a Shutterstock video of somebody looking at some paperwork, kind of like, maybe a bookkeeper might do. Got a headline here, got the shop now here. Okay, now it's done. Okay, so now it says, here's the recommended creative. If I wanted to, I can include on Instagram, but I don't have an Instagram account hooked up. I can edit the creative if I want to, right? I can come down here, I can say, I don't want these videos, I'm gonna do images. I can edit, look at it, gave me 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 different ad copies with 1, 2, 3, or 4 different ad copies with 4 different headlines. And the call to action says shop now. I'm going to change this to learn more. I'm going to just say learn more. I don't want the shop now start shopping. No, the video doesn't have watermarks. The video gets taken off as we launch this. It just shows it on that thing right there. Good question. So I hit done. Now I come here and click my budget, and I tell it $10 a day, $20 a day, whatever. I hit next, and then I hit create, and boom, it sends the ads off. And no thanks. It sends the ads off and books them. And I can look at the creatives. Now I can see ad combinations here. So now it shows me, okay, the different feeds, instant articles, in-stream videos, right column, videos, feeds, and stories. And I can kind of look at look at all these ads I just created. You know how long it takes us to do this? The way I showed you a little while ago? Writing this copy and pasting it, putting the emojis in, setting up the headlines, figuring all this out. Even a guy like me that's really fast and really good, it takes time. It takes time. This is jaw-dropping stuff, right? It's just amazing. It really is. Okay, so now you say, okay, wow, that was pretty cool. That's pretty cool. But wait a sec. Let's go do it for Google. Okay, so I click on Google Display. And now it's going to load my same content that I just loaded for Facebook. And now for Google, it's going to say recommended targeting, bookkeeping course, work from home, financial freedom, 6-figure income. There's all my work at home bookkeeper. Oh, there's my best keywords, right? There's my recommended creative. Now, I don't know if I like that creative, so I might have to edit that creative, and I can edit it. And I can pull, if I already have ads on Google, I can pull them from there. If I already have ads on Shutterstock, I can pull them from there. If I want to upload, I can pull them. If I want to select different images, I can do that. So you can just, it's 40 times faster, easy, right? And then if I want to just do custom content, I can do custom content, write my own content if I feel like I'm a better copywriter. Or if I wanted to use ChatGPT and go over here and tell it to do this, tell it to do that, tell it to do this, and then get my ChatGPT copy and come back over here and paste and maybe even get better results. Because I will say my ChatGPT, because I use it every day and I know how to use it, and you start to get it going on a particular thread, I can get much better points than it can just off its first little thing, right? So you can do that. But look at this. It just starts to become a bookkeeper, financial freedom for now, right? And I see ad combinations, and here's where it pulls up all your ads for the display network. Now, again, I would swap out a bookkeeping type image there, no problem there, and put your budget and hit done and send it off to Google, and there goes your ads, okay? But wait a sec. What if I want to do YouTube? Okay, I just do YouTube. Same targeting, same thing. Different video, right? Got to get my videos going, and just hit create, and you go back, and you go from platform to platform to platform. Snapchat, Google. Oh, let's look at Google search. I like Google search, right? Google search is where the money's at, right? Because people are searching for this platform, and here it's writing this, and the results are staggering. And so I'm going to answer all your questions, but Rick just asked the question, do ads need to get approved first? And this is an ad creative platform, and it will push your ads from here into the respective platform. So if you're making Google search, it's going to click them to Google. If you're going to go Facebook, it's going to go to Facebook. I don't know what that is. Oh, Rick Raditz is in the waiting room. There he is. It's going to push your ads to the various platform, and yes, they have to be approved. So if you're doing anything that would trip the trigger to get canceled or to get them to run, they will not run. So you have to definitely check with that. And we're going to, for everyone who invests in this program tonight, we're going to do a 4-week course, and we're going to answer your questions and talk about just ad strategy. You're sick. You're a sick thing. The PDF I just got you, and help you with any questions you have, so you can get this thing going. Okay. But it really is. This is a real game changer, and it's just going to get better and better and better. And then here's something for templates. So now, let's say if I'm an agency, I'm a launch shop's partner, and I'm working with dojos, or I'm working with restaurants, or I'm working with attorneys, or I'm working with chiropractors, or I'm working with small businesses. I can start to create templates for chiropractors. I can create templates for bookkeepers. I can create templates for chiropractors, doctors, restaurants, bars, and then boom, and then they're in my library. I can just save time as I'm managing ads for people. So it's just so cool of what you can do and how you can do this and what you can get going with this. So let me open it up for questions and talk to you guys about answering your questions, and then I'm gonna share with you the offer of what we're doing. So where we're at with this is we are in what I'm going to call pre-launch. So we license this technology and we've integrated it with LaunchCart CRM. We're integrating with LaunchCart e-commerce. So if you have one or the other, you'll be able to, I want to integrate it, make it easy. But the idea is we're going to migrate everyone into CRM at some point, anyway. But the idea is it's all there. One dashboard, get in and do your stuff. And so I've got this pre-launch pricing. We're going to officially close this pricing and this launch pricing out. And I'm going to go ahead and do the web page popper again real quick. So we're going to close this popper out. So if you guys go to, now scroll to the bottom of this page and you're going to see the pricing. There's a $47 a month, which is 50% off. We're gonna raise the price to our normal price is going to be $97 a month, and that $97 a month starts on Monday morning. So Sunday at midnight, the prices go away. Then I'm doing a smoking annual deal. Instead of getting your normal 2 months free, you're going to get 4 months free at the $47. So it's like $376 for an annual price, which is smoking. And if you're like me and you want the lifetime, you can get a lifetime license and never pay again for this for $997 one-time fee. Now, with that, anyone who invests in this tonight and before this offer closes, we're going to do 4 weeks of training and asking questions, and probably more than that too. We're always here for you to answer your questions, get you going. But I want to just go back and emphasize, how important it is that you understand that our goal is to run ads, buy traffic, convert traffic profitably. Now, from the people that we license this code from, they have results. They're getting 105% higher click-through rate than industry benchmark standards, and people are making a 90% higher profit than on their other ads. Everyone's getting great results. The AI is going to get smarter, going to get better, better. And I want to say one thing about this technology, as well as all the algorithms out there, all of the algorithms, Facebook, Twitter, TikTok, all of them, right? And by the way, one of my friends does a couple $1 million a month of TikTok ad spend. And he's like, Greg, TikTok right now is like Facebook was in 2015, 2016. You got to get going on TikTok. Now, TikTok's a little harder because we have to create video content. So I was using Places to create some video content for my t-shirts and some of that stuff. But here's what I want to say. We were doing all those crazy methods, the bully method and the 388 method and this method and that method and this method, and more, the circles that I run in, you just give Facebook the good creatives, good ads, and you let Facebook find you the buyers. You let Google find you the buyers. You let YouTube find you the buyers. You let these people, their algorithms are so good, they know who's buying. And let me set the stage for that, just so you really hit home, you understand this. Let's take Google, for instance. Google knows more about you than you know about you, guaranteed. Not only guaranteed, 100 to 1. They know more about you than you know about you, 100 times over. And how do I know that? Because if you're online, like most of us are, and you use Google email, or you search with Google, and you're on websites, they know what you click on, where you click on. They know when people wish you happy birthday. The Facebook, and Facebook's the same way. They know when your Facebook is. They know when you're having a baby. They know before you're having. They know based on your search results that you're pregnant and going to have a baby. They know before you're going to buy a car when you start searching for car stuff. They have your email. They know what you buy. They know what receipts coming in your email. They know more about us than we know about us. So therefore, they're using AI and they're using technology and all these algorithms to go, hey, people want to give us money, and our job is to give them buyers. If we give them buyers, they give us more money. So they want us to succeed with our advertising. So their platforms are getting better and better and better at bringing us buyers. So you just let them do it. So now the combination of AI to do the ad creation, help write the ads, write the copy, find the audiences for us, and then push the ads over to their platform, and then let them do it. We don't have to get all tricky and all all really maxed out with all this fangled targeting. But we give it 4 or 5 audiences, we give it 4 or 5 different things, and we basically can, you know, show people that we can run ads for them. And again, I've told people many times they want me to run ads for them. It's like, look, to run ads, it's like $3 to $5 grand a month, and that's just for a little bit of my time, right? So in almost every decent ads agency charges $3,000 to $5,000 a month minimum to run your ads for you. Then it's 10 to 15% ad spend, whatever's greater. So now, am I going to say that this is going to replace guys like me who I'm doing $50,000 a day budgets, which I plan on getting back to doing that again? No, I'm not necessarily going to have this platform do that. But for the average person who's just getting started, and you've got your t-shirts, you got your Rescue Joes, you got your coffee bag, you got your digital marketing courses, you got your agency, you got whatever it is you're doing, this is so perfect for you. It's so perfect for you. Joel, I gotta get Joel on the phone with the owner. Joel's come in and out about, I don't know, 40, 50 times. So I'm not sure what you're on or what's going on, but I got to get you on with the owner, Rick, and he'll get you going. All right, cool. So let me ask you guys, how many people are in? Like, how many people? I'm going to go get this. I'm in. I need this. I want this. I want this special pricing. Put a yes in the box if you're in and you're going to get this. I want to know. Joanne's in. Della's in. Odell, can we advertise for all of our clients via this platform, and will be white labeled to our digital marketing business? The answer is we're going to say yes to that. We're going to make that happen. How we do it, I'm not 100% sure right now. There's a lot of things that we got to put in place before our launch. And we're like, hey, we want to give our, you guys are paying attention to us. You wouldn't be on this call if you weren't reading the emails and reading the texts. So I want to say thank you, right? So for that, we're rewarding you by giving you the best price we're ever going to get for this platform. Now, we are going to bundle this with LaunchCart CRM, our $297 plan. So we're going to do some stuff like that to incentivize people to join the CRM and get that plan as well. We're going to set that bundle up by the time we get to launch. And we will figure out how to get that going for you so you can manage your clients. It kind of depends. Like, I was talking to Deza this morning, and she wants to get clients and manage clients. And then PJ was also saying he wants to get clients, manage clients. So part of the idea is, and so you don't if you're an agency or your Launch Shop's partner and you want to get somebody on the CRM, you could sign them up on a CRM, you sign them up, you make yourself part of the staff member, you manage it for them as part of your monthly fee, and you just do everything for them, right? And then you hook up the tools into their account, and then they end up paying the monthly fee to you and for the tools, and you get your 40% commission on that as well. So that's the kind of stuff we're doing. So now, when you go through the purchasing process, if you have CRM, it's going to ask you if you have CRM, you hit yes, it's going to ask for your name of your CRM and your email, and then I'm going to get a notification, and then I'm going to tie it in for you on the back end. I'm going to put it on your navigation bar. If you don't have the CRM, it's going to have you register your account and give you a separate login page, and you're going to log in there, and you'll be up and running in seconds. So the CRM people, it's going to take me a little bit of time to get you hooked up, but I get you hooked up right away. So what other questions do we have? I like Odell. He's like, I'm very in. Francine's already in. Francine already bought this morning. Thank you, Francine. Odell's, I'm in for a lifetime. Della says, sweet. I already have the CRM. Allegra says, yes. All right. What other questions do we have about this? Did I miss some questions? If I missed your question because it scrolled past my screen, type it in one more time, copy and paste it one more time. And if you want, you can raise your hand by clicking the hand on the top middle, and I can unmute you and you can ask your question. Which, by the way, if I do this, if I go to attendees and I hit show muted attendees, boom, and I go to gallery view. Oh, hey, there's Rick. Hey, Rick from Meeting, can you come on? I see you, but I don't hear you.
Hi there. Can you hear me now?
Let me check my settings. Yeah, my settings are not working. Say something now.
Yeah, can you hear me?
Yeah.
Okay.
Hey, Rick.
Hey, how's it going?
Hey, everybody, meet the founder and owner and the digital marketing guru, Rick Radix. Him and I go back to like 2004.
Yeah.
He's one of the goats, everybody. He helped create audio for the internet and video for the internet, and he was one of the first people to teach teleseminars and instant audio generator, and a former Microsoft guy. He's a real wicked smart guy, and this is his platform. So he's like me. I create Launchcart to compete with Shopify. He create Meetin to compete with Zoom, which I told everybody I hate Zoom. I just dump Zoom. I can't take it. So were you able to see what I showed tonight, Rick?
I was actually driving, and so I missed the beginning. I caught the second half. But yeah, I was seeing the slides and so on.
Yeah, very cool. All right, cool. And tell everyone what Meetin costs and how they can get when we hang up. They'll have a page. Tell them just how they can get their own account.
Yeah, well, Greg will send you a link, but on our homepage you cannot get the free version. But I'll let Greg give you guys the free version. Greg will send you the link, and so just like Zoom, we have the free level, we have the pro level, which most people will use the pro level, and then we have the webinar level. That for people who want to do larger events and so on, we have the webinar level. So, our big claim to fame is that we have 12 different ways to help you sell more things. So you can do pop-ups and one-click slides, one-click video, and you can't do that with Zoom. And so we just make it easier to interact with people and close those sales.
Yeah, no, I was doing the web page popper, and let me show you this real quick. Okay, you guys want to see something else I haven't shown you guys yet? Hold on a sec. This is gonna blow your mind. Okay, let's see. Let's do. I'm gonna do this one. I'm gonna put it on sale for 10% off. I'm programming. I'm gonna list an item. Boom. See that popping up on the screen, everybody? Click that link. I'm sold now /merch. And it's going to take you to Launchcart's merch store. And I just use Meetin to automatically put it on discount, where you can get our Launchcart unisex denim jacket for 10% off. And it's only good for, I'm gonna have to expire this discount. I'm gonna give it 10 minutes, update item. So now we're gonna do a countdown timer. There you go, countdown timer, 10 minutes, and you can get that denim jacket for 10% off. How cool is that? Live streaming with Launchcart store and Meetin. So this is cool. Anyway, last call for questions, everybody. Mavi, did you have any comments? I see you on here. Yeah, QVC style for sure. So Lily.
Sorry, I couldn't unmute myself. Can you hear me?
Yeah, there you go.
Awesome. I'm really excited to launch some ads. I don't know who else is, because I'm going to tell you right now, it used to cost me thousands of dollars every single month to have an agency do the creative, and watching you do this in seconds when I used to have to wait weeks and pay thousands of dollars to my agency makes me feel really excited, because I, as tech savvy as I am, and with all that I do with AI, I am not a media buyer, and I am not a creative that does these ads, and I feel like I can do it. I'm excited this week. I think I'm going to try to make as many as I can.
Okay, well, that's it. That's the whole point of this technology. Now, let me say one more thing real quick. I'm going to share my screen one more time. Let me go back to my screen. I just put the launch links in there again. That's going to take you to the website. But on the website, you're going to go to here. And at the bottom, you got three choices: the $47 a month plan, the $376 plan, and the $997 plan. And actually, you know what, Rick, what I need to do is I need to be able to do a web page popper to the particular bookmark on a page, so they don't have to scroll to get to it. But the point is, is what it looks like. And then you're going to hit get started today, and it's going to pop up our 2-step order form, fill out the order form, and it's going to walk you through the process, and we'll get you guys up and going right away. And again, these prices are great prices, and they're not going to be around forever. So if you have any questions, you can ask the questions. You can always get us on our support desk, and you can always hit us up whenever you want. And we're also going to incorporate 4 weeks of training for everyone who invests in this program and help you with your launch. I'm going to help you with your advertising, because again, I can't emphasize enough that, you know, it's one of the main only ways to really scale a business is to be able to buy traffic, and you want to be able to buy traffic profitably. And it's hard to do out of the gate, but you start buying traffic, you start learning, start tweaking, you start doing stuff, you start getting customers, start getting repeat customers, and you start advertising your lookalike audiences, start advertising to your existing audiences, which this platform does all of that. Advertise to all your lookalike audiences, all your current, your custom audiences, and it'll create custom audiences for you. So all that kind of stuff is going to be done. And actually, you can convert stuff into 40 different languages. So for me, I'm like, I wanted to run ads for Launchcard and all these different languages, but I thought, oh, that's not a good idea, because then the platform's not in different languages. So you have to be careful about what you're running ads for in different languages. But I will get that link from Rick for the free meeting account, and I'll put it in the launch links. So bookmark that launch links AI, pretty link that I gave you, and I'll add it to that as soon as I get it from Rick. He's going to give me a special link to let you guys get the free account. They don't offer the free accounts on their homepage and their website anymore. I will get that for you. Sarah, no. Sarah asked a good question. She goes, if I sign up for 3 months and love it, can I upgrade to a lifetime? I don't like lifetime accounts. I hate lifetime accounts. As a businessman, they're terrible to do. And I revealed this the other day, and just being real honest with you, I'm trying to come up with some quick cash to invest in a couple of events that I want to go to. And that's the only reason I'm offering a lifetime account, because I need to come up with a quick 20, 30 grand. And it wasn't in my budget, wasn't in our company's budget. And so it's like, the way I run everything is like, if I don't have the money, I got to come up with a plan. I got to come up with a new offer, and I got to make something so smoking hot I can come up with the money. So, but we're going to we're going to close the lifetime plan down, and that's it. So this is the only chance of the lifetime plan on this launch ads. It's not that's just the way it is on this one. Boom, boom, boom. I see the orders are coming through. Okay, last call for questions, everybody. Last call for questions. And you only got 4 minutes and 49 seconds to get that Launchcard denim jacket on sale. Joanne says, I'm in for a lifetime. Thank you, Joanne. Thank you, Allegra. She's just purchased. Boom, boom, boom. All right, I don't see any other questions come in. So now one last thing. The link that you clicked on to get to this thing is the same link for the replay. So if you want to watch the replay, show it to your spouse, your husband, your business partner, you want to show it to anyone, that link is going to work. And all this offer, this pricing is going to be good through Sunday night at midnight. Sunday night at midnight, or maybe it'll be Monday morning when I wake up at 6 in the morning. Boom, I'm changing all the prices, taking everything down. Okay, so this is again, and I'm teaching as I go. Look, there's a lot of money that we invest in these licenses and this technology, and then doing support. And when we sell stuff, we want to believe in our product, which we obviously do. And 2, we want to give you guys a great deal. And there's got to be sense of urgency. I got to give you a reason to move, right? And you have to think about that with your business and your offers and your products. What can you do to get people to move? How do you get them to take action? That's why we have sales. And by the way, if you have an e-commerce store and you're not preparing for fourth quarter, get busy, start planning, start mapping out. If you need help, ask for help. We have checklists, we have different things, Printful sending out stuff. We're coming into the biggest buying season of the year. So let's all make some money. Let's have a great fourth quarter and right into 2024 with some money in our bank account. Okay, last call. This is really the last call. I've said that like 4 times now, but I don't see any other questions come in. So I want to do this. I'll wrap up by saying this. Thank you very much. We appreciate you being our customers. We appreciate you following us. We appreciate you opening our emails. And I know when I get excited about things, I send out a lot of emails. So people are like, God, Greg, how many times you got to send an email? But I do that when I want to get your attention, because when we're launching new feature releases, I want you to know about it. And with that being said, we're also getting ready for our crowdfunding campaign. We're going to allow investors to invest in our company. And like the minimum investment is going to be like $500. So this, we're giving the small investor the opportunity to invest with usually only the venture capitalists get involved with, the good old boy network gets, because as we implement our vision and our business model the next 2, 3, 4, 5 years, we believe we're going to be a multi-billion-dollar company. And the people that invest now can make 50, 100, 200 times, 300 times their money. And it's also a risk, everything's a risk. It's a risk return. I always tell people, you have to look at the risk reducers. We're in business. We got customers. We got technology. You got history. You got knowledge. You got experience. We got a board of directors. We got people, right? Those are the risk reducers, but there's always a risk in any investment you ever make. So keep that in mind. But our crowdfunding campaign is coming the first to second week of October. And we're going to be looking to everybody to throw in $500,000, $2,000, $3,000, $5,000, $10,000, $100,000, whatever fits your portfolio. So with that being said, thank you, everybody. Do what I do. Wake up every day with an attitude of gratitude. Tell somebody you love them, and I promise you have a better day. I'm going to go home and take care of my wife. See you, everybody. Thank you, thank you, thank you.